How's it going, YouTube? Back with another sugar-free review. Got a premium Kubey here today. And this is the Kubey 340A. And that's easier to pronounce than the actual name. The box, you get a microfiber cloth and a sturdy box that won't get crushed in the mail. And here's the knife. Go ahead and tell you this is my new favorite Kubey for sure. This was, I'm not even going to try to pronounce the name, but I'll put it in the video. I'm just going to call it the Kubey. I can't even pronounce the designer either. Call him George. Oh. Was that a sheep? Not sure. But this knife's $118. It's a 14C28N, that's why. With this one, I didn't even wait on a sale. I just bought it. It's that good looking. Let's go over the specs. You got a 3.35 inch 14C28N blade. Looks like a belt satin finish. Flat grind. It says a clip point, but I could argue it's a drop point maybe too. I don't know. Just put modified in front of it and call it anything. You got a 3.1mm blade stock or 0.12 inches. Let's see how it cuts. Alright. It's got a decent factory edge. Could definitely be sharper though. And props to Kubey for not bead blasting this one. They've been doing a lot of that lately, even on their titanium knives, which really ticked me off, but glad they finally stopped, at least for this model. Got an overall length of 7.87 inches, so I'd call it full size. Let's compare it to some other knives. Got a couple other Kubeys. The Tedious. I'm not sure if this video is going to drop before or after this one. So, sneak peek, I guess. It's definitely bigger. And I got the Kubey Royal. Both of these have a bead blasted blade. A little bit smaller. Got the Kubey Verijero. Just about the same length. And the Kubey Wrath. It's just a hair bigger. Got a handle length of 4.53 inches. A width of 0.47 inches. Got a closed width from here to here, 1.28 inches. And Kubey does T8 on their screws, but this one is lacking screws. You got none on the front, and you got a pocket clip screw, pivot screw, and lock bar insert. Very clean, I like it. A weight of 3.9 ounces, and there is weight relief on the inside. Unfortunately, the pocket clip is tip up. Right hand carry only. Yeah, it's not even deep carry, but makes it more comfortable to hold. Do wish it wasn't on the lock bar, at least partially, but not bad. Handle is like a blasted titanium with the blue titanium accents, which looks very good. My favorite version. There's also two or three other ones I'll put up on the screen, but they all cost the same. This knife is a frame lock, good lockup, good access. And you got a couple deployment options, of course, reverse flick, thumb flick if your finger's not on the lock bar, and front flipper. Front flipper's done pretty well as long as your hand's not on the lock bar. Pretty easy to use. Do have a titanium backspacer and a Dodge blue, which they don't do a whole lot of. Well, I guess a lot of the Kubey's got one, but a lot of their knobs don't have backspacers. And it doubles as a lanyard hole. Kind of big, kind of wish that wasn't there, but it still looks good. And you are not allowed to sharpen this knife. No sharpening tool. You're already starting to get a smile, unfortunately. So when it goes dull, you just gotta buy another one. You can make your own sharpening tool, but you shouldn't have to. Dislocks on this knife, of course, the sharpening tool. I prefer the lock cutout to be on the inside. Looks cleaner, works just as well. I prefer the clip to not be on the lock bar at all. They could have made that work. They got rid of this huge cutout, scooted it over just a little bit. Yeah. Clip's non-reversible. I know some people like that. I made sure with this pin, I was thinking maybe you could switch it over, but no. This is inset into the titanium, so you can't switch it. My last one's not really a complaint, just me, that this is not hollow ground. This would be such a perfect example and a good hollow ground if they would have made it, but they didn't. Overall, really cool knife. I think $118 is fair. Of course, I'd like it always to be cheaper, but there's plenty of $125 titanium 14 series knives dropping. So yeah, if you can get a good deal on it, even better than that, then even better. But yeah, $118 is fine. I will link this knife down below. If you want to pick one up, subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a like and a comment, and see you on the next one.